here dot to string. Okay, so we go back to our bird behavior. If the current score is greater than the top score, then the top score is the new, then the current score is the new top score. So we do player prefs, and this is where the player prefs thing gets in. Set int. Now we're setting the value in the tag top, comma, whatever score script dot, no, yeah, dot score is. And that's it. And now we want to do store the score script, our top score text dot text is equal to just gotta do this. You'll see. Regular score. Okay. So let's test that out. Whoops, got an error. Double click here, look at this. Oops, we got a semicolon. Okay. So now it can say 0, 0. And now I'm going to try to get a point. Try. Yes, I got one. Boom. Okay. So my score went up after I died. But we saw that the top score changed too. So to make sure we don't get any more score after we die, I'm just going to destroy the script. Just going to destroy the script. No problem. And that's it. Okay. Now when we hit play again, you're going to see that the top score is now going to be 1. So there it is. It's saved. Now I want 2 score. Boom. Oh, I didn't die. I went under the level and I didn't die. No! Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? I'm going to pause and I'm going to wonder where the bird is. And I'm in some La La Land, negative 1200 units. Yeah, I'm going to bring myself back up. There I am, just so I can die. Oh, my velocity is too fast. Alright, so I'm going to pause. So I'm going to try that again. I want 2 points, and we'll see top score go up. 2 points, boom. There it is. I still got a point, though. Doesn't matter. And now we see here, top score is now 2. Can I get 3 points? Yay, I got it. That's weird. Okay, so this destroy script isn't ideal. Okay, looks good. Oh. Yeah, so what I really wanted to do is disable this function, but I can't do it. I can't do it without destroying. Oh yeah, so let's just do that. Let's destroy that script. Yeah, so here we go. I'm not the perfect Unity guy, but come on, give me a break. So let's try that. Now what are we missing? We got score. We got the game. We're missing a few graphics and sounds. So, see, notice how that worked. Okay, so let's create a menu when you die, so you can restart the level. So now what I want create more text. Change this, middle center, alignment, center. Let's put that right there. And we'll call this restart. Play again. Play again. I'm gonna change the font. I'm gonna shrink the character size. There we go, looks good. Change the color to black. You'll see later why we do that. I'm gonna do that for this too. I want to call this the restart. I'll call it restart. I'm gonna copy and paste it. And I'm gonna put this here. Just call this reset score. Good. Now I want to copy and paste it again. Down here. I want to see main menu. I don't have a menu yet, but we'll get one. Don't worry about it. Now, as usual, I want to call this the dead menu. You can call it whatever you want, but this is just to clean up my hierarchy over here. So I'm going to put all this here. Now it's hidden. Now I want to move this so we can't see it. I want this to pop up after the game is over, right? So I'm going to move this a little bit to the front. In front of the pipes. We'll see why later. Oh, but first, I want to add colliders to these texts so they become buttons. Add physics box colliders. And where it's a 0, since meshes are two-dimensional, their size in the 3D world is 0. So if we click this Z over here, over the Z, two little arrows appear, one left and one right. So scroll to the right, and you'll increase that number a little bit. So let's make them 3D blocks. And now we take this dead menu, position it to 0, and we get it up there. Okay, so we don't want that. So negative 2.3, or we'll remember this for, there's easier ways of doing this, but I messed up. So we'll remember negative 2.5, and we'll put this out of sight all the way down, negative 110, it doesn't matter. Now, the bird behavior, when we die, we want that menu to pop up. So var menu game object. Now we go to the bird. Go to the bird. Here's our bird behavior. Here's the menu I just created. I'm gonna click and drag it in there. And now when that happens, we want to bring that menu up to the front. So we do menu.transform, grab the transform of the game object. We get the position, we get the y of that, equal negative 2.5. Because we remembered that from earlier. So now when we're playing and we're playing and we're playing, and it's too hard. Oops, I died. Boom! Now we have this menu that appears. Click, click, click. Nothing happens. Because I didn't program anything. Okay. So now I want to create a new script, and I want to call this the menu script. And what this is going to do, I'm going to attach to my camera. I have to, and you'll see why later. So we're going to open that up. And now we're going to create a clicking system that will detect where on the screen you tap your fingers or click the mouse and to click buttons. So we'll send out these what Unity calls rays. We'll send them out from your finger or the mouse into the screen and to touch the buttons. And from that, we can execute some lines of code associated with that button. So we're going to do something similar with the bird. Input dot same thing. Get mouse button down. 0 again. Now when that's true, we're going to create something called array. We'll call it ray. It's of type capital R array. And now I'm going to take var hit, which is a type raycast hit. So anything that array that's cast that got hit, we'll take the data from that hit. Same thing as the colliding. We'll take the data from the collision with the ray. Same thing. So now we're gonna set the ray equal to the position of the mouse, and it goes in the Z direction right into the screen. So now we're gonna do camera dot main. Actually, small camera dot screen point to ray, and it takes an input. And when you take the input of the mouse, and that can be grabbed through the input class. Now we're gonna if physics dot raycast hit, if raycast function, you're going to see all these inputs, but we only an alternative way of putting these inputs is just ray, comma, hit. That's it. Now, if the ray from your fingers into the screen touches a collider, a line of code is going to be executed. Whatever's in these brackets will be executed. Now, if hit dot collider dot name, you get the name of the game object. If it's equal to restart, we want to restart the level. To do that, we go into the application class and we do the load level function. And we're going to go back into the application class and grab the current level that was loaded. And to do that, it's just a variable called loaded level. I can find it. Lowercase l loaded level. Boom. So we can test that actually. Oops, I got an error. Okay. Two close parentheses. Save. Hit play. Errors go away. Top score is 2. Oops. Here's my menu. Play again. It worked. Oops. Too hard. Okay. So now we want to else if. And now we do the same thing again, except this time the game object is named reset score. And now what we want to do is, what do we want to do? We do player preferences. We take the variable that we set the top score equal to. So set int top. It's gotta be capital, gotta be perfect. And then we set 0 in there. This, you don't want to put else in there. Never put else in there. I'll tell you why. Because if I click on a pipe, then it'll execute this code. So now I want the main menu. Oops, excuse me. Application dot load level 0. I'll get into that later. Right now there is no level 0, so we'll go File, Save Scene As, Game. Now I want to go make a new scene.